All right, welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button, all that jazz. I have something exciting to talk about today. This is a recorded video. If you guys don't know, I usually go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday right here on this channel. And we talk about loadboards, we talk about spot market trucking, all that stuff. And I do promote the 123 loadboard, so I wanted to show off a new feature. So let's share the screen here. And this is the 123 loadboard. If you are interested in the 123 loadboard, 48065 is my code. But I wanted to show off a new feature. So before, you would go over here and you would do the rate check, right? But now it is called market rates. And so we're going to put in, let's do Springfield, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri to, let's do Columbus, Ohio. I know that lane pretty good. Columbus, Ohio, and hit get rate. And this is the new feature, right? These are the new features. So it gives you these different cards. It takes a little bit for Cargo Chief and green screens. So right now, based off of 10 reports, this load has been normally paying. Now, the word should, probably shouldn't enter your vocabulary, because should can kind of be a bad word. But the load's been normally paying $11.57, so $1,157 on this, or $1.81 a mile. This is based off of 10 reports. Now, you have rate check, which rate check provides the average market rate to help compare lane rates before posting loads and better estimate your load revenues. And then you got green screens over here. Green screens provides market rate data gathered from a combination of quoted prices and confirmed rates. And then you have Cargo Chief, which is Cargo Chief's market rate estimates are based on the highest, middle, and lowest rates gathered from actual freight bills rather than quoted prices. And of course, you got to learn more function on both of those. And so when you look at this lane, Springfield, Missouri for van, going to Columbus, Missouri, it's showing a rate check of about $1.81 a mile. Rate estimate on the Cargo Chief is about $2.06 a mile. So they're at a right about $1,300. And then you have green screens, which is a lot of your AI pricing, a lot of that going on here. Green screens is a type of AI programming based off of TMS software, and it's been as low as $1.81 and as high as $2.19. As you can see, that it fluctuates a little bit. And then right down here, you have the trip. It's 640 miles. Driving time is 11 hours and 12 minutes. Estimated fuel cost at 6 miles per gallon is $414.48 at $3.89 a gallon. There are no tolls, but the toll cost would show up right here. And then total lane profit should get you about $1.16 a mile, or $742.52 after your fuel, but before carriers cut. Now, this negotiation strength is a pretty neat feature. It's based on the amount of loads going to the selected destination today and the rates that are posted at. So in other words, coming out of this area, your negotiation strength is like going to Ohio. I believe the negotiation would be kind of low because everybody's trying to get to Ohio. Market's better in Ohio. So your negotiation strength is going to be kind of weak. So like for example, let's go back and put in Springfield, Missouri to Denver, Colorado. All right, hit get rate. Posting strength data for the select equipment type and lane is unavailable at this time. So this is still kind of a new feature. If we reverse this, Denver to Springfield, it's going to show the same thing. But, if you're trying to find a good paying lane both directions, this is a great tool. It's like, for example, from Springfield to Denver, it's showing about $21.28, $2,128, $283 a mile, based off of 17 reports. But then going back, you're only looking at an average of $921, $1.22 a mile, based off of 31 reports. So you can confidently know that this is probably going to be the range that you're going to be. It's been as high as 1179 and it's been as low as 704. So, and right now it shows pickup location. There's 2 loads to Springfield out of Denver, and then there's 6 loads going anywhere. Now, mind you, it's late in the day as I'm recording this, and then you can literally click on the view loads on each deal. So let's go back to, let's do another lane. Let's do Kansas City. Missouri to, we'll do Allentown, PA. Get rate. So they've got that at 28.71, 258 a mile. Cargo Chief's got it at about 26.25, so that shows me that rates are being driven down a little bit. And Green Screens has had as low as 24.69 and as high as 26.45. So obviously there's been a couple of great paying loads going out to PA out of these 10 reports. And then from here, pickup location loads to Allentown, PA. There's 3 loads if I'm looking for Kansas City to Allentown. And then out of Kansas City, there are 20 loads going anywhere. And then backhaul loads, there's only 1 load coming out of Allentown going back to Kansas City, but there's 442 loads coming out of Allentown going anywhere. And of course, you can hit view loads. You can take a look at that, and then it has all these different options. So, cancel. So let's go back to market rates. It's a pretty cool little deal. And now let's see. Let's go back to get rate here. Now, if you scroll down, you've got rate analysis, and it'll kind of show you the graphs. It's been as high as 305 a mile. That's the high. The low has been 26.51. So it's kind of on the low spectrum. Now, here's the other cool thing. So if you look at historical rates, historical market rates for March, in 2020 it was $1.73 a mile, $1,900, $1,920. In 2021, when the rates went sky high, we were at $34.52, $3.10 a mile. 22, it was even higher, $3.15 a mile, $35.02. And then, of course, it started going down in 23. Look how much it went down. It went down from $35.02 in 2022 to $23.17 in 2023. And it looks like it's going back up here in 2024. So that could be a good sign. But if you notice, these look pretty sporadic. These look, it's not pretty even. And then, of course, it's got the map down here of your estimated revenue and all that. And then you can hit view loads, and then you can also post your truck up here. So the other cool new feature that they have is if you go to your dashboard, it has your carrier and it has your rating. Obviously, we've been rated by one broker at 5 stars, and that's powered by Carrier Source. So if I get when I get more information, I'll talk to you about that. But for the most part, these are pretty cool. This is a pretty cool thing, and I've compared it to DAT, and it's on par with the 30-day average. On their end, I get the lower line DAT as well, and I've got the 30-day average. Now I don't have a 15-day average in front of me to compare it to. But here's the thing, and here's the deal with the numbers, right? You got to know what you need, but not just for each load. In other words, if you If you need 220 a mile, all miles, well, guess what? You're going to be hurting because there are going to be loads that may not pay that much, and then you end up sitting at a truck stop for 2 or 3 days, and that's not going to do you any good. If you're in the desert and you get a little bit of water instead of, a big bucket of water, you're going to take that little bit of water. Something is better than nothing. Where people get in trouble is that, you're constantly under what you need. But there's going to be loads where you're way over what you need, and then there's going to be loads where you're under what you need, and you hope at the end of the week or at the end of the month, usually at the end of the month, you're going to see if you're breaking even, if you're profiting, or if you're going in the hole slowly. And so these tools here can help you determine these kind of things. So if you're looking for a good lane, so if we can do Kansas City to Allentown and make $2,800, and then let's switch here. Let's do Allentown to, let's do Allentown to Detroit, Michigan. Hit get rate. You're only looking at $8.84. So, rates coming out of Pennsylvania historically are fairly low. You're lucky to break $2 a mile. Now, unless you go to Florida. So let's do Tampa, Florida on this. Hit get rate. Look at that. That's paying a lot better, $20.59. So if you get a load from, Kansas City to Allentown, that's 28. And then Allentown to Tampa, $20.59. So now we're at 48. You're almost at $5,000. And then grab a shorty from, say, Tampa to, I don't know, Atlanta. You're looking at, about $500, $1.08 a mile. I don't think I've done a load that low out of Florida, but let's go with this. So we'll round it up to 500. So you're looking at 48 plus 5. So, that could probably be done in 7 days. So, and of course, negotiation strength's low coming out of Florida, obviously. But this is a great tool. And then let's go back to let's do Springfield to Mechanicsburg, because I know what the tolls are on this one. If I knew how to type. Sorry, I'm recording this on the fly here because that's just what I do. I'm not a pro. Let's do Mechanicsburg. Pennsylvania, get rate. Showing 2302. And look at the tolls, though. You're looking at $215.50 in tolls. And then your fuel is based off of 6 miles per gallon at $4.02 a gallon. So your estimated fuel cost on this particular run would be $6.72. So a net profit of $14.13 after fuel, but before your carrier's cut if you're signing out with somebody. So anyways, this is a great tool. So pricing for standard is $39 a month. Premium is $59 a month, and Premium Plus is $79 a month. And then Cargo Chief is an add-on for an extra $20 a month. It's still fairly cheaper than the other low boards. And if you use my code, there it is, 48065, you'll get 30 days for free. Don't take my word on it. You can check this out for yourself. So they have a great app for your phone. And like I said, I just wanted to show off that new feature because it is a cool feature. I've been using it quite a bit this week, and it's helped me book a few loads. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the morning. Peace.